What up, people? I go by the name Certified OSK, and this is my YouTube channel, Novi Universal. What up, what up, what up, what up, people? I go by the name Certified OSK, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Novi Universal. This channel is here to tell the world how I started my clothing brand from the very beginning and the progress we've made so far, and also the vision we have for the future. So stay tuned and watch. So it all started in 2016 when I was in my second year of high school in Ghana National College at Cape Coast, Ghana. And then in this 2016 era, there were these two artists that brought like a fashion wave in Ghana. That era was crazy, to be honest. It was Joey B and then Papi Kojo. Yeah, they they really brought a crazy fashion wave in that year, 2016. So it was every high school boys dream to yeah, dress according to the era. And then you know what? When you get a little money, you just grab your long hoodie and then your skinny jeans. Like it was crazy, bro. And then boys started printing stuff on the shirts. So you just get something that is nice for you, you print it on the shirt, and then you wear it. We used to have cliques, we used to have like different groups, and then like different individuals print their name, and then they'll put it on the shirt or they'll put it on the hoodie, and then just throw it on so that when they are walking in the school, they'll know that, oh yeah, that's that group. Oh yeah, that's that guy. Yeah, it was very fun. That era was crazy, to be honest. We had a couple of them. I think we had Mr. Grain, we had Hag Clothing, we had TBL, we had Abrantier. Like, we had a lot. Some I don't even remember, right? And then one vacation, I visited my uncle and then I was in my room. So I just sat on my bed late at night and then I took a pen and then a paper and I wrote the words the letter, sorry, APHRO, which then I interpreted it's really English, really. So I think second term of second year of high school, that vacation, I visited my uncle, and then one day I was just in my room at night. I was just in my room at night, and then I took a pen and a paper and then I wrote the letters APHRO, which stands for all passion has real origin, right? So I just wrote that and then I went on and then designed something on a different sheet of paper, but it was same word, same letters, sorry, it was same letters. APHRO. That time I was good like with creative stuff, so I just created a design for it. And at that time, there was this app called Pixart. Yeah, I didn't know Photoshop by then. I didn't know Procreate by then. It was just Pixart and then Photograde, I guess. So I took a picture of the design and then I put it on Pixart and then enhanced it a little bit. So that vacation, I went to town, grabbed the tea, and then went to those printing press and all that. They used to have this screen printing thing, yeah. So I went to grab one. I gave them my design. They made a screen printing for me, and then I brought it home. I went to a store, got a paint, and then printed my first ever design. That was Afro apparel. So I came to school the next term, and then people were loving it, right? Although it was no cap, it was the wackest design ever. Like it was whack, bro. it was whack. But I know people loved it. And then I even went ahead, got models, took them like somewhere, take pictures. Like it was very, very like at that time I didn't know what I was doing, but I was just doing it because I felt no, this shit popping, bro. And then that era came to an end. But I was still doing it because I think I was in the entertainment committee. Yeah, I was in the entertainment committee, and then they even gave me a contract to print the new entertainment dress, t-shirt, right? And I remember I fogged a couple of them up, like I just fogged them up because I was just still new to it, right? So I fogged a couple of them up, but I still managed to get it done. Yeah. So fast forward after high school in 2017, I started university level 100, and then to be honest, I quit doing anything clothing because I felt at that time I wasn't having like enough resources like to do what I was supposed to do, right? Although I loved like creating stuff, I didn't have that much resources to proceed and then make it big, right? So in uni, what I did most was I focused on graphic design, yeah. So I was doing flyers for people, I was doing logos for people and all that, yeah. And then I remember people even used to call me like with my clothing's name in university. My boys will meet me and will be like, Afro apparel, sap, like, you understand? Because, I don't know. Yeah, and then not forgetting, in 2017, before high school, I won the best local design of the year, and then I think best designer of the year in two different um programs. One was Safa, and then one was um, Xmas Ball, I guess. One was Xmas Ball, yeah. So as I was saying, when I entered university, I quit anything clothing because it's like I wasn't having the resources to actually do what I was supposed to do, and then also that era kind of died because we felt, oh, that's for the kids, that's for those in high school, so they will continue doing it. So like we actually quit, right? And then I was doing my graphics design, I was doing logo for people and all that. It's from university. And then in Ghana, you're supposed to do a 1 year national service, right? So I started my national service in 2021 November, and then somewhere May, I think during the ending of May, right? Ending of May to like June 1st, 2nd, I I visited my mom, and then we were just there, like we're having a good time, like quality family time and all that. And then she went into her stuff and then brought one of my designs. It was like, this is what you gave me. Like, and I was like, really? You really kept this? I felt this design was whack. And then she was like, oh no, to be honest, that was the design that best logo design of the year, right? She was like, no, she really loved the design and all that. And then it was it was neat. It was kept neat, right? It was kept. And she showed it to me. I was very, should I say impressed? No, I felt loved, right? I was like, people mock me about this design. People laugh at me. about this design, but my mother actually kept it, right? And then it meant a lot to her. And then fast forward, I come back to start my national service. And the crazy thing is, a week after I visited her, she passed. That was like my darkest moments in life. Being the only child of my mother, like I was I was down, I was broken. Think about anything, like any word you can use. I was actually down. I was broken into pieces because my mom is my source of joy. She's actually my everything, right? So I was losing it. I was losing it. I was actually losing it. From June 2022 to like up to even December, it wasn't easy for me. I really went through struggles. I really went through struggles. Rest in peace, mama. I love you. So, fast forward 2023, my friends and I were there, and then I told them the story. I was like, yo, see, when I visited my mom, like the week before she died, right? She showed me one of my very first designs that I made. She kept it, and then she showed it to me. She was like, she really loved it and all. And then one of my friends was like, yo, this is actually like a good omen, right? I'm not sure she showed you that because she just wanted to show you that, right? She there is something good about that. Like it's a good omen. So you have to really sit and think about it, right? So I thought about it and then I was like, yes, it's really kind of really true though, because it's weird that what when I visited her, what we're talking about and all that wasn't even like nothing close to my clothing or some, but she just brought it up. So it can really be something of a good omen for me, and it may be a reminder that I'm forgetting something, right? So fast forward 2023, I started designing again, and I designed a couple of pieces. So I paid someone to print them out, and then to be honest, I never got them back. Every day I called, this person was giving me a different excuse. So I didn't drop that design, and then I was just there, and I forgot about it again, right? So somewhere December 2023, I traveled and then started doing my second degree in America, right? North Carolina. I was just here going to school, doing my daily graphic stuff. And even I even started cooking, yeah. I even started cooking and then selling it because I really love cooking too, yeah. So I used to cook and then sell for the African students, right? And it was a really good business. I can't lie, it's a really good business, right? But it got to a point I was like, I really have to do something that I want to do something. I don't want to just sit around and then just go to school, come back. And cooking for like people takes a lot of time and it takes energy, right? So I was just there. I was just there. I thought about this. I was like, why don't I start designing clothes again? Since now I'm in America and then resources are everywhere, like around me. Like it's an easy reach. Whatever you want to do, if you actually want to do it, you're gonna succeed, right? If you are consistent. So I was like, let me just start designing. So January, February, March, I think in April, I started designing again. And then I made my first. This was the design. This was the design I made for my first sample, right? So I was supposed to drop this in summer. And I actually got samples from it. I made samples and then they were hard. I made samples and then they were hard. The quality of the fabric, the prints, like I really loved this. But for some reason, I didn't drop because I was still learning about the American markets or learning about my environment, whatever, whatever, right? And then I kept making designs. I won't lie to you, I have like a dozen of designs. I have like a dozen of designs, right? I have a lot. But for some reason, I didn't drop anything. I'll have the interest to start working, like start working, and then all of a sudden the fire will burn. At a point, I just felt maybe I was scared. And to be honest, I won't lie to you. I guess maybe I was scared. But anytime I talk to my friend, we'll be like, bro, you really have to do this because it's your passion. It's something you really love, right? So you really have to do it. So yeah, I had so many designs, but I didn't drop any. I guess maybe I was because I was new here and then I was trying to figure out things, right? So it got to a point I relaxed again, I think somewhere in August, September, October. Yeah, I was very relaxed. I was just focusing on school and then I think in November I made a design. I don't know if it's only me or every designer, right? But I can be sleeping and then when this idea crosses my mind, even if I'm deep, deep, deep asleep, I'll wake up and then come and put that idea into work actually, right? So yeah, I've had so many ideas and then that's how I offload my thoughts actually, right? When so many things are running into my mind, I just come sit behind my computer, create a design, right? Yeah. So fast forward in November, yeah, I have this group chat where it's like a group of friends, like very few, right? Where anytime I make a design, I put it in there, right? I'll put it in there and ask them, what do you think about this? Do you think I should change anything? Would you cop this? Like I ask them those kind of questions, right? And then mostly like let's say 90% of the time they always fuck with my designs. I don't lie to you, bro. 90% of the time they always fuck with my designs. They'll be like, yo, this is fire. You should drop this. This is clean, right? So I made different designs. I made like, I think, eight or nine designs. And then in November, I sent them to my supplier and I was like, can you do a sample for me, right? So I guess because there was different types of things at it, it's taking a while to get to me, right? But all I can say is Novi is coming. Novi is coming, and it's not even a joke. Novi is coming. That is all I can say. And then this brand is not for everyone actually. This brand is not for everyone. This is not for the ordinary at all, bro. This brand is not for the lazy people. This brand is not for those who sit and do nothing. This brand is not for those who just dream and then don't take actions, right? This brand is for the people who have no voice but manage to speak up for themselves. This is for the people that know what they want. This is for the people that take action. This is for the people that are winners. This is not for losers, bro. This is for something that I myself don't even know how to describe. This is for a very greater cause, bro. This is like a very greater cause. It's for a very greater cause. So trust me, when you cop like there's a community that believes that greater things can actually start from the unexpected places. This is a branch that believes that we can make more from the little we have. This is the brand that believes that the world is big enough for everyone to have a voice. The world is big enough for everyone to have a place. The world is big enough for everyone to make a move. So make a move today. So for the sample that I made earlier, uh, this one, this one, I have actually added a couple of details to the new drop that is coming. I've added a couple of details to it because I was sleeping and then I had this idea that, oh, why don't I actually put a message in the clothing, right? Why don't I put a message in the design? So this is what I came about. Let me show you. This is what I made. This is the new design that I have made. And this is basically like where I was born, right? It's basically about like the first house I was born in, right? Where my parents met and all that, right? So my father works in the forestry commission, right, in Ghana. And then as a range coordinator, every now and then they transfer them to a different region and then all that. And then they always give them a house when they are transferring them, right? So this house is mostly called Forest House, right? I don't know, but for some reason, maybe it's because it's for Forestry Commission or because they work in the Forestry Commission. It's called Forest House. So if you watch closely on this flag, I have added Forest House on the flag. And then when you look down here, come on, bro. When you look in here, you see a mother and then a baby. That's actually me. It's not like fictional, right? That's actually me and my mom in there. and I took the inspiration from this picture. This is my mom and I took the inspiration from this picture, yeah. And then also, when you come to the other side, you see December 1999. You see December 1999. That's also not my birth date, but that's like when this picture was taken. This picture was taken in December 1999. Yes, this picture was taken in December 1999. So that is why I put that over here. And also, when you look down here, you will see that the shadow of the building itself is not the building, but the shadow of the building is the Novi Universal logo, right? So this is basically trying to say that my home is like is more of the inspiration behind this clothing brand, right? And Novi is my mother's name. That's my mother's maiden name. Yes, her maiden name is Novi. And then it means brother or sister, which is like, which stands for like unity, stands for like family. Yeah. So that's basically the meaning of Novi. Watch out. My next video is going to be me unboxing my samples in first week of January 2025. I'm going to receive my samples and I'll be very excited to share how they look with you. I am actually filled with like so much joy, right? I'm filled with so much joy and can't wait. So watch out and stay with me. Let's make this journey very fun. You could tell I was very nervous, right? Yeah, this is my first ever YouTube video. And I'm a very shy person, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Novi Universal. This is not for the ordinary. If you're vibing with this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you share, and then drop a comment down below so I know what you're rocking with and what you want to see next. Thank you all for watching, and I appreciate you all. The heat we are bringing, it's unmatched. It's unmatched, bro. Stay logged in, stay hustling, pray, and make sure you do what you gotta do, because that's the most important order of the day. Make sure you do what you gotta do.